Okay, April 13th, 2023. I was just thinking today how shocking things are right now as we're more concerned about tailpipes and gas stoves, all while everything around us is crumbling. We're watching an economy crumble. We look at the national debt at $31.5 trillion and skyrocketing. We look at Social Security running out of funds by 2033. We look at 2/3 of this nation working paycheck to paycheck. We have a homeless crisis taking place. We have food insecurity taking place. We have infrastructure crumbling. Our school system is crumbling. And what is our priority? Our priority is tailpipes and gas stoves. Also, we're on the brink of a housing collapse, a retail apocalypse, and a world war. And we're more concerned about tailpipes and gas stoves. Also, we are using up all of our strategic petroleum reserves. We are sending billions of dollars over to other countries, but we need to be concerned about tailpipes and gas stoves. It's unbelievable. If somebody would have told us this 20 years ago, we would have said that those people need to be institutionalized. But here we are today in 2023, and we're talking about stuff like this. Where are our priorities? The moral compass in this country is just decaying. Socially, we're decaying, and we're more worried about tailpipes and gas stoves. Interesting article today. Ruble's share in Russian export payments reaches dollar level, topping 30%. The share of the ruble in payments for export deliveries at the end of 2022 exceeded 30%, equaling the share of the US dollar and significantly exceeding the share of the euro. You have Russia right now talking with Iran, Turkey, China, parts or countries, different countries in Africa and Latin America. Same with China. China's talking to all these countries. They're in Africa right now. They're in Latin America. They're talking to Mexico right now. And so while all this is going on, while there are big moves being played behind the scenes right now internationally across the globe, we're talking about tailpipes here in America. We are now looking at a direct threat to the US dollar, and we're talking about tailpipes. Another article today. Not a single student is proficient in reading or math at 55 Chicago schools. We're talking about tailpipes, ladies and gentlemen. Why aren't we talking about the real problems? Why aren't we talking about the unfunded pensions? Why aren't we talking about these bankrupt cities and municipalities? Why aren't we talking about how bankrupt America is, but yet we're sending hundreds of billions of dollars over to other countries? We're talking about tailpipes and gas stoves. Here's another one today. Walmart closing locations across 12 states this year. Why are they doing it? Because the economy is crumbling and this crime wave is surging. We don't even talk about crime. We're letting people out early. We're rewarding criminals. And it's the average citizen who's paying the price here. Here's another one. Fox Business. 50,000 stores could close in 5 years due to a slowdown in consumer spending. I was watching some videos today, and it amazes me that people will make videos, tell us how bad the economy is, tell us that this is it, everything's done, it's game over, and then they laugh about it. They laugh and smile and chuckle, and I don't see what's so funny about this. I see people getting hurt now daily.
Are you achieving the results you want as a Forex trader? Don't worry, it's not
about this. I see people getting hurt now daily. People that I know, people in my circle, people in the comments, friends of friends, people that I read about in the news, videos I watch. There are people really getting hurt here. So I don't know how people can make videos, tell us how bad the economy is, or how bad it's going to get, and how bad this is going to be, and that everything's going to come to an end, and yet laugh and chuckle about it like it's a joke. This is no joke. When you're talking about stores going out of business, this means people are losing jobs. This means the economy is worsening, meaning people don't have the discretionary money to go out and spend. This means people aren't putting food on the table for their kids. This means people are falling behind on edge. And it is really horrifying and disturbing burned alive. Explosion kills 18,000 cattle in South Fork Dairy at South Fork Dairy Farm in Texas. 18,000 cattle burned alive in this explosion. What is going on here? Please comment down below. If you have not heard about this or seen it, Google it immediately. It'll come right up. But this is so disturbing. Think about 18,000 animals being burned alive in a building. A dairy farm in Texas was rocked by a massive explosion that resulted in the deaths of thousands of cattle. The fire resulted in the explosion that took place. They're not saying what caused